still probably a worth talent to take overall though, but there are scenarios when it definitely you would wish that you could not push them while you're hitting them like that.
And then lane, Ame. Jump. Lift off. The Guardian, though, again, coming into play as they're gonna get the hook up around to Duraccio, and the follow-up, it's too much healing. They're not able to get off enough damage to finish off this punch as they take down Ace. Next, Celery tries to run away. We'll get this pose. Boom. Use that BKB, get himself back into the base as they buy back on Celery. I'm not sure it's gonna be enough, though. I feel like they need these other two heroes to try to keep them out of the space.
He bought his Daedalus, so he doesn't have it.
Rubik having stolen his own Solar Guard, he's gonna play around with it over back here. Yeah, I don't know. You buy back on the Brood Mother. They do get a steal on the Rubik. It's just take aim. Not the best, but...
Yeah, that's definitely his saddest spell. You can walk up and maybe get a hit off. It's totally worth it.
Get vision here, perhaps get up.
He is gonna go.
Jump in immediately here. We'll be able to put the pressure over on Stone and the hook back over onto Boom. There's so much damage coming out from this sniper. He is forced to run away. They get a kill. They got a hook. Shadowfiend's gonna be up at about 19 seconds. No room for 45. They'll be able to do some decent damage. Another spinner snare getting tossed out. But this is the end of the middle racks, and they'll shift their attention now up to the top lane.
Yeah, for a structure push, very hard to stop this. It's so forceful. Now there's a lot of farm back in base, but Dawnbreaker can just go and take that. She has ulti to rejoin the team. They can go and check if Roshan's gonna spawn already, as he is able to spawn right around now is the time. And it's a 5-second spawn. He spawns immediately.
Rush.
Yeah. Fastest.
Over into this. Alright, over on the back line, so they do manage to get a straggler while still sitting there, so
yeah.
Dying.
He was sitting there because he sat in a web. It was again the spinner's snare.
Oh god. Webs.
Very difficult to play around, and you know, can't really blame him for getting caught out there. He was just sticking around for a little bit and then could not move anymore.
Overwhelming blink completed now for Okay. Very nice when he jumps into 3 heroes like he did earlier into the base. They do a scan. They know that they're hanging. Oh god, Celery just evaporates because they're just ripping through this Roshan. Nothing to say. Gets himself another Aegis. We get a refresher shard on the Moxxi and the cheese. Likely handing the cheese over to Pudge. Yep, that's exactly the play.
Pudge also about to hit level 25 in just a little bit here. He only needs 500 experience more. Get that dismember damage and heal talent, making him really, really powerful.
Boom trying to do a little bit of split.
Yeah, it's hard though to get any value out of it because he just loses the 1v1 against Faith Beyond. He's too strong. Punches it
Little
in.
lane, Ace.
Hopefully got the steal. He can dismember people now, so he saves Ace. This is 29,000 gold lead for LGD. I seriously think the only way they can bring this back possibly is by going on the sniper and then using Dismember from Rubik to try and save whoever gets focused. But even then, I'm not sure if their damage output is fast enough. And Punch is going to be there to eat whoever tries to focus sniper.
Dire's bottom tower.
Very tall order. Yeah, I'm getting closer and closer to the Abyssal Blade too, so Boom has to be very careful when he's going for these foot push. He knows that he's not going to win the 1v1, but if Faith Beyond can be sneaky enough about it, he could potentially end up losing his life.
They're just sieging up S5 now, and they also, of course, have the global silence ready. Everything is ready for the side of LGD.
Power max. Spinner snare. Very annoying, but again, nothing to say. I'm more than happy to sit this far back. The rest of his team's surrounding him. Lift off with the immediate follow-up here from Duraccio. They've got the Solar Guardian. It's going to be coming in hot as they're going to jump onto nothing to say. They do manage to get the Aegis, but now boom! This is not looking good for him now because he is just totally separated. He will end up falling. No buyback for 70-something seconds. Ame over here on the side gets the hook off with the pushback from Duraccio, but the follow-up here from Faith Beyond. He ends up getting snapped spit him back up, but they've already lost Ace.
Tofu's just trying to save his team. He has the telekinesis, throws the ogre back, but they're losing their racks. Everything is crumbling.
Megas. No Broodmother and no Ember. Again, the jump from Ame, trying to find these openings, and he's a good distraction because he gets the dismember up, and that's 2 double kill now. Team wipe from Gaimin Gladiators. They call GG.
Very strong performance here by LGD, and we have such a flawless game by Faith Beyond, by the way. He's 9-0 and 18. Absolutely outstanding play by Dawnbreaker. That was... I said early when we saw the Broodmother in the first phase of the pick phase. Not saying it's a bad item, but it's not an item that will change something from impossible to impossible.
Oh boy, alright, well Y is not going to be a part of this tower defense. He is already ripped apart by Duracho and Boo. Fortification on the tier 2. Again, Ame just continuing to farm, trying to push things out across the map. There is a double damage rune available if he spots it out. Doesn't look like he's going to get close enough to. Tower, slowly but surely getting chomped down.
That is gonna fall. I like how Gaimin Gladiators are not spreading out too much, even though they're in good control of the game. They do show Pudge bottom. Immediate reaction here. LGD spot a little bit of an opening. They TP'd away with Pudge. Maybe they could fight right now.
Hook shot over onto one of the spiders, but the global silence comes through as immediately that onslaught jumping all over Jinky. He's going to be the first one to go down. And now they're going to try to close the distance. They grab one of the wrong creeps. They wanted to go for Ame, but they didn't manage to grab it. As now Ace is just stuck from everyone else. Cannot do anything. As Faith Beyond finding Boom gets this duel. Not going to be able to do enough damage to get the kill. But now here comes Duracho. He's joined into the fight. He grabs up, nothing to say. Gets the dismemberment off. Song of the Siren coming in though. Gonna try to get out of the situation. Look at Boom. Gonna have the onslaught in a moment. Starts gearing up. The run in. They have nothing to say. We're onto the back lines to get rid of White. They shaped the wrong Ame though. And now nothing to say. He's trying to get up enough damage. They do manage to go and just close this gap and kill off Celery. But now Faith Beyond, they don't have the discover. They have the hook. We'll be able to drag back, and with an onslaught from the but the hook shot from CQ, he grabs up 2 of them. He's going to get himself a double kill. It looks so close. He manages to kill off one. Duracho goes back and drags them in, and they will get themselves a little bit more int over on Tofu.
Int and strength, baby. They're scaling up. That was a nice attempt at LGD there. They recognized immediately that there was an opening. The moment the Pudge went bottom, they try and go. But they didn't really have the damage output to quickly enough go through. The BKB Broodmother with the Assault Cuirass, with the Wraith Pact, are very hard to burst. Same with the BKB over on the Primal Beast. So they couldn't really turn the game around on this, but it was a good recognition of an opening.
Is back up. Gladiators love to take this. We'll have the Primal Beast up in a moment. Continuously seeing these rockets being tossed out. On by.
Someone who's very happy now is Tofu as well. He has the full, we see the replay there, a little bit more of how they were stomping around. Someone who's very happy right now, by the way, is Tofu. Coming out from Gaimin Gladiators. This Aghanim Scepter on Silencer. We silence. There he is.
All the spiders, the army approaches. They have the vision. There it is. There's that BKB, the drag back over onto Ame, plus the onslaught. Faith Beyond, he just can't stay alive as they just grab their hands on this Naga and they murder her. Why? Not going to be able to get caught by the hook, but this is a dead Naga for a minute. They have buyback over on Faith Beyond if they want to try to bring him back out, but I think they just concede this approach and prepare for the inevitable, where Gaimin Gladiators is going to be knocking on their doors.
Yeah, I mean, this is how they have to take Roche, because they don't have the best Roche hitters necessarily. They do kill it pretty fast, of course, but just kill the enemy first, and then you can calmly take Roche without having to worry about anything. Really nice catch there on the back of the Brood, scouting, of course. Ace just spreading out like, what was that, like 50 spiders spreading over the entire map.
Terrifying to watch them all just slowly spread one by one their respective areas.
Yeah, we could also see how the heart on Naga did not turn her into some unkillable monster or anything. She died very fast and her illusions disappeared even quicker. If both the trample comes in from the Primal Beast and the rot from the Aghanor's Pudge, it doesn't matter what tanky item you have on Naga. You might even have needed to go... I mean, I hate that build, but you might even have needed to go for a BKB in it as a Naga, just because of the Pudge. It's so problematic.
Okay, with the Chivas out of the zone here. I'm gonna come up with a good name for this area. It's not the triangle. We tried the biangle, which I kind of like. Seems to be lost on a couple people, though. What do you think? What's a good name for that area?
Sure, we should have a petition for chats. What are we going to name this? I don't know. I just go with like the ancient area, you know, the ancients. But sure.
The Aghanim Scepter completed for Primal Beast, so that uproar will sustain those projectiles. Also provides that little bit of break.
Things going together a lot right now. Pudge does have travels, of course, able to join on the spider.
Maybe I'm looking for the opening. Ace. All right, Global Silence gets popped. The chase over onto Nothing to Say. He'll have to use his own. Naga over on the back line, so does end up getting dismembered as Boom picks him up, starts pulverizing, starts shaking around this Naga Siren. They need to put a little bit more damage out. And the Song of the Siren, perhaps it's going to be just enough to get them out, as now they are forced to flee. Doesn't look like Zinq will be lucky, though. He is going to be the one who falls. There is no buyback on him. Down for 50 seconds.
There we saw the press, the attack able to actually save him, and we haven't seen it too much this game, but DG Commander needs to take on more of a supportive role almost, and just be there to protect his Naga when the Dismember comes out to try and stop it immediately, or the Pulverize, whichever ability. If you stop one of them, it's really huge, and Naga she's not completely squishy, but if they get full channel durations, she will die.
Siren down. There's Duracho, not going to be able to quite land the hook. Does turn his attention to Nothing to Say. Get a silence off the split earth coming in face beyond, getting over here, trying to finish off the rocket. And the Lotus on him, though. And the Pulverize over on the back line, over onto Nothing to Say. They'll lose face beyond, they'll lose Nothing to Say. And Ame, he is dead. The GG gets called. Gaimin Gladiators will split this series 1-1.
Yeah, they split the series. They also got a double dual win there at the end. Very satisfying against the Lotus Orb. Gets, you know, returned, but 2 dual wins over for Duracho to finish up the game. Very strong performance here in game 2.